A little while ago, the PokeTuber TrueGreen7 hosted an art contest where contestants designed a middle and final evolution for the 3 starter Fakemon he made. I decided to enter this competition with designs for the water starter, Iguana. I was pretty happy with the submission. It was even good enough to be featured in Ron's video, taking 46th place. Ron had some criticisms about my design, mainly about how the middle stage Evo, Crystalla, is too similar to the final Evo, Margardian. That and my concept for the line, a rebellious teen evolving into an overprotective parent, is a little too simple for a modern Pokemon design. Looking at it now, I agree with this take. That's why in this video I'll be trying to redesign my submission for TrueGreen7's Fakemon Stutter contest. For the middle stage, Crystalla, I'm keeping the idea of a rebellious teen in mind, but instead of it just being a teenager, I'm leaning into something that a rebellious teen might enjoy, like punk rock. I made what was supposed to be a mohawk into something that actually resembles a mohawk, as well as gave it a more distinct silhouette by making it more slender, at least when compared to its previous look. Hopefully this, along with the new pose, gives Crystalla a more distinct personality and less just like a smaller version of the final Evo. I also tried adding details like a spike color, but I felt like it was too much, so I scrapped it. In the end, I think I managed to design a middle stage starter that can stand on its own. Stella, the hardcore Pokemon. By hitting the rock-like plates going down its back, Crystallis can make melodic noises that other Crystallis will dance to. When dancing, Crystallis will often try slamming into one another with great force. Thankfully, due to their rocky armor, no one gets hurt. Crystalla was a pretty easy change. Even though I liked my original attempt, I still feel like there was a lot to improve on. Now that I managed to redesign it, I now like Crystalla a lot more than before. Margardian was a different story, however. I was originally really happy with the first design, and I kinda didn't want to change it, but I knew I had to keep it in line with the new concepts I was implementing. To keep it with the musical theme, I decided on heavy metal. To me this makes sense, both punk rock and heavy metal have some overlapping themes, and a rock type evolving to a steel type was right there. I originally went with Iguana's color scheme, but I changed it to fit the steel typing and heavy metal theme more. I probably should have also renamed it, but I couldn't think of anything else at the time. But anyway, here's Margardian, the heavy metal Pokemon. Margardian's rocky armor has become tougher than steel. The music Margardian makes by hitting the plates along its back can be stored within its crystalline shapes, which Margardian can release all at once in a powerful attack. I do kinda think that this design is an improvement in a way, but I still can't help but like the old Margardian more. It's kind of ironic in that way that my least favorite design became my favorite design and vice versa. And while I do think that these designs are better, I'm looking at it now and there are still things I can improve on if I took another pass at this. But I have to move on. It probably won't be the best idea redesigning the same thing over and over again. But what do you guys think? Which version is better? With that being said, this is Arcana de Luna, and thank you so much for sharing your time with me.